Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay News on location today to report a dangerous traffic snarl in Hammock Bay, which occurred during the early morning rush hour, tying up both lanes on Hammock Trail West. According to some very animated eyewitnesses, traffic was backed up for nearly 6 minutes. Luckily, things were sorted out. There were no injuries reported or arrests made, but multiple suspects are in custody awaiting questioning. Never a dull. I'm Ann Winjum reporting live for Hammock Bay News, WJHB TV. Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and Chaz Galloway Photographer. Enthusiastic residents have been telling us that the Hammock Bay food trucks in Town Center have been throwing it down and are off the chain. So, in typical Hammock Bay style, the developer of Hammock Bay responded to this enthusiasm by designing and actually beginning construction for a permanent food truck court like no other. Like what other neighborhood does this, right? So, to the front of the brewery, off to the right, 5 concrete parking pads will provide the food trucks with a designated spot out of the way of the traffic, each with their own pergola alongside the front of the truck. Beautiful pavers are being laid as we speak, and rumor has it there's going to be awesome landscaping and some much needed park benches. Stay tuned for this and more cutting-edge information on your news and weather authority, WJHB TV. Good afternoon, everyone. Ann Winjum with WJHB TV, Hammock Bay News. I'm thrilled to be standing here today with Nathan Van Natter, the Nathan Van Natter of the new Props Brewery. Nathan was kind enough to come out today with their food truck. Nathan, welcome to the neighborhood.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Awesome. So we hear among the residents that you can buy a permanent spot at the bar. Is that true?
No, that is not true. Yeah, I like your hard-hitting journalism.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah,
well, we just had to try.
It was nice.
We had to try.
It was good.
So give us some inside scoop. What's going on? When are you going to be here?
So as soon as we get the building, when the J. Odom Group is done building the building, they'll turn it over to us, and then it'll take us about 3 weeks to install a full working brewery, start making beer, get the bar set up, get all the furniture inside, get our point of system sale set up. Then we're gonna have to hire employees. So it all depends on when we get the building. But from the moment we get the building, we are running with our straight ahead for the finish line, and I would say 3.5 to 4 weeks.
Excellent. J. Odom Group, did you hear how he kind of just batted that right back at you?
Did.
That's kind of what I was hearing. Also, I'm hearing you're going to be hiring. Should people get an application?
So about 3 weeks once we get the building from when we open, I'll start putting out some information through the HOA on where you can apply and how you can apply. Right now we're looking at hiring about 13 to 15 people. That's about 8 bartenders, a salesperson, general manager, a couple of brewers, and when we get ready to do it, you'll be the first to know.
Excellent. Nathan and Melissa Van Natter are good for the economy. Thank you so much for coming out today.
Thanks, very kind.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
And that's the breaking news, Hammock Bay. This is Ann Winjum reporting live for WJHB TV. Hey, are y'all coming to the rodeo? I'm not sure why they chew on small twigs, but we're going to do it that night. March 24th and 25th, 2023. Be there. Wear your cowgirl boots.
All right, rolling.
Hi, I'm Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate. Just wanted to let all of you know, if you don't know already, that our brand new middle school is just beginning construction. It's going to be the new Freeport Middle School, about 2 minutes from our general store and town center. How wonderful to have your kids right here in the neighborhood, taking them to school on the golf cart, picking them up on the golf cart. Quite quite frankly, I think the children are the future of our country. Don't you agree?
Whitney Houston sure does.
I love Whitney Houston, but I digress. Love to show you this middle school. Love to have you and your family living here. And I would love to have your kids in Freeport Middle School in Hammock Bay. Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate. Shout out to all my residents and customers who love to do trail running, exercise outside. If you don't want to be inside at the gym, Hammock Bay has so much to offer. Venice Beach has Muscle Beach. Hammock Bay has Muscle Bay. Come out here, use your own body weight, get a workout in, go back to work at home on your laptop. Everyone is so active in Hammock Bay. How can you not be?
I've lost 28 pounds in 6 weeks, and I owe it all to the Hammock Bay plan.
Live reporting for WJHB TV, this is Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay News. Good morning, Hammock Bay. Time for a live look outside at traffic. Just a heads up, you're going to need a little extra patience on the road today as Mark and Nancy Powell are having a large sectional delivered in Symphony today. So could be some stop and go there around Symphony Way and Amadeus. Also, eastbound Hammock Trail East, please watch for the discourse players. These are frisbees, not unidentified flying objects. And lastly, sources tell us that the intersection of Victory Boulevard and the general store is likely to be very congested tonight. It is apparently first class mail day. May need to look into a possible traffic light at that intersection. So stay safe and buckle up, Hammock Bay. We'll have more on traffic and other news when we come back. But first, this is Today in Hammock Bay. Hi, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate. Wanted to show you and share with you our pièce de résistance. I hope I said that well. This is going to be our new clubhouse at Steamboat Landing at Hammock Bay. It will be looking over the Choctawhatchee Bay, a 32-mile long bay with beautiful views, amazing sunsets, and overlooking our 500-foot pier. I love the wide porches outside, the screened-in area, our fire pit area for making s'mores. Inside, we've got a huge gathering room, a library, and a caterer's kitchen. I feel some really cool parties coming on. We'd love to show it to you in person.
Rolling.
Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate. Just wanted to let everyone know, in case you don't know already, our bayfront parcel, Steamboat Landing, has a 500-foot pier where we can launch paddleboards, kayaks. Great place to take your Christmas picture. Absolutely stunning. We're all excited for the new clubhouse, but I don't want people to lose sight of this pier. Kids have a great time fishing from it. It's just a wonderful addition to the neighborhood. Come over and check it out for yourselves. Hi, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate. Have I mentioned that Hammock Bay is getting not one, but 2 new clubhouses? This clubhouse will be in our latest section off of Kaleidoscope Cove across from Steamboat Landing, our bayfront parcel. As you can see, it's a beautiful 2-story clubhouse. We're also going to have a swimming pool, 4 lit pickleball courts, and a basketball court. It's going to be a great section with this brand new clubhouse. Come check out the 9 new sections today.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, Hammock Bay. Big news. We have a professional rodeo coming to town. and it's for a good cause. It benefits all the wonderful children at Westonwood. It is March 24th, 25th, 7:30 p.m. at night. I want to see each of you here in your cowgirl boots or your cowboy boots. Come on out and support these kids, especially Selah Walker, daughter of colleague Gina Walker. Selah, I can't wait to see you in your pink cowgirl hat that night. It's gonna be a great time. Come on out, everybody. Reporting live for WJHB TV.
Rolling.
Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and Chaz Galloway, photographer. Just want to let everyone know who might be thinking of buying in Hammock Bay, we don't just have the swimming pool and the amenities in Hammock Bay. We also, within our borders, have a 60-acre regional sports complex. All of Freeport gets to use this public park. If you want to have your child's birthday party out here, there's covered picnic tables, playground, splash pad, tennis, basketball. And the good news for the parents is you can come out here and sit in a nice relaxing area while the kids tire themselves out. Win-win, right? What's not to love? So much to see here. Call Ann, Gina, or Beth and come tour this place in person. I promise you there's nowhere else like Hammock Bay in the Tri-County area or the state of Florida. Reporting live for WJHB TV.
Rolling.
A lot of new Hammock Bay buyers ask me, does Hammock Bay have a multi-generational park? Guess what? This is a multi-generational park here at the Freeport Sports Complex. Welcome to our multi-generational park. It's a park designed for all ages and abilities. You can be any age and have fun here. We've got 4 elements of health: playgrounds, walking and biking paths, social and cultural connections, like a picnic, and relaxation stations. Maybe there's some hammocks or swings. I'm not real sure on that one, but we have them. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Remember to drink plenty of water. My trainer says a gallon a day. That's a lot of water. Also, Healthy Walton Parks is an initiative of the Walton Community Health Improvement Partnership and Florida Department of Health in Walton County, if anybody was interested. Come out to Hammock Bay. If you need it, we've got it. Ann Winjum with WJHB TV.
No, I wouldn't want to interrupt your concentration, you know. The hired help doesn't ride with the talent.
Driving is hard.
All right, rolling.
Welcome. Thinking about buying in Hammock Bay? It's a 10-step process. Step 1, give me a call at the number below. Step 2, show up here on this porch and walk through this door. We've only got 8 steps left. Not a better neighborhood in the state of Florida. Hello, I'm Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate. Just wanted to give you a quick overview of our neighborhood. Hammock Bay is a 3,000-acre neighborhood. I tell everyone, everything in green is Hammock Bay. Our developer, Jay Odom, was very methodical in developing Hammock Bay. He took each section one at a time, and we all have an idea where we are in relation to each other. Our office is up top at the sales center to the north. All of our amenities are down here off of Great Hammock Bend. We have luxury apartments. We've got a 60-acre sports complex here. We have the west entrance, the east entrance, plenty of places to put in your boat outside that east entrance. Our newest section is down here with 9 new sections, 4 new builders at this point, and also Steamboat Landing, our bayfront parcel. So many things to tell you about. We can't possibly do it in this short clip. Give me a call. I would love to give you the grand tour, and hopefully we'll make Hammock Bay your home. Welcome to the neighborhood.
All right, rolling.
Hi, I'm Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate. Just wanted to share a little tidbit with you if you don't know already. This is the new Props Brewery coming to our town center in Hammock Bay. It's going to be a huge focal point of the area. I don't know if you can tell, but the brewery is angled towards our large amphitheater with a huge jumbotron. We watch sports, have concerts on the stage. This is going to be the gathering place of Hammock Bay. We're going to have so many fun times here. Can't wait for you to come out and see it. Scheduled opening is early April. The Van Natters have an amazing plan for Props Brewery here. One thing I heard the other day is an actual airplane will be suspended from the peak of the roof. Many good things to come. Can't wait to see you there when we open.
All right, go ahead.
Hello and welcome. Just want to let you know, Hammock Bay has amenities that are off the chain. When I first moved here in 2012, I walked up to the porch on the Owners Club and I asked the agent, how much is it to join the Hammock Bay Country Club? She laughed and said, silly, that's included in your HOA fees, which my HOA fee is $181 a month for 3 swimming pools, huge playground, barbecue pavilion, event center, 8,000 square foot fitness center that's open 24/7, basketball, tennis, the list goes on and on. Please come and check us out. We'd love to show you around. I'd love to make you my new neighbor.
Rolling.
Hello, I'm Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate. I just wanted to share with you our aerial map of the vicinity of Hammock Bay. Look how much Eglin Air Force Base takes up of our land. We have Niceville here, we have Fort Walton there, Destin, of course, Santa Rosa Beach, on into Rosemary, Panama City Beach, and we are right here. We used to be kind of far out, but right now we are location, location, location. I like to think of us as the hub with the spokes around us. We're 20 minutes up to the I-10 corridor, 22 minutes to Blue Mountain Beach, 45 minutes to an international airport, call letters ECP, also 45 minutes to the Valparaiso, Fort Walton Beach Airport. We have got so many things coming and a ton of land to build them on. Come and check us out today. Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and Chaz Galloway photographer. Enthusiastic residents have been telling us that the Hammock Bay food trucks in town center have been throwing it down and are off the chain. So, in typical Hammock Bay style, the developer of Hammock Bay responded to this enthusiasm by designing and actually beginning construction for a permanent food truck court like no other. Like what other neighborhood does this, right? So, to the front of the brewery, off to the right, 5 concrete parking pads will provide the food trucks with a designated spot out of the way of the traffic, each with their own pergola alongside the front of the truck. Beautiful pavers are being laid as we speak, and rumor has it there's going to be awesome landscaping and some much needed park benches. Really, the only question remaining is whether Guy Fieri will actually join us for the first annual Hammock Bay Food Truck Wars.
Well, the way you said it, Guy Fieri.
I could, Guy Fieri.
Do you not want to mess with him?
I don't want to do that.
Okay.
I mean,
I just got what I needed anyway.
Guy, you and your crew can stay at my house. We'll go to the beach the next day. We'll have a bonfire that night. So get in your nice little Mustang convertible and let's roll out. Stay tuned for this and more cutting edge information on your news and weather authority, WJHB TV. Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and Chaz Galloway, photographer, on an investigative report today at the general store. Our investigation began in response to a voluminous amount of mail from our viewers regarding a health and environmental issue which should be of concern to all of us. Is the reason your door alarm's so loud due to a lot of cursing going on in the store?
No.
A swimming pool is being built on the premises?
No.
Rampant shoplifting?
No.
Failure to notice customers who just walked in the door 2 feet from you? An attempt to begin selling hearing aids? No? After what became a lengthy and somewhat intense interrogation, WJHB was able to ascertain the real reason the door alarm is set to maximum decibel and fingernail chalkboard levels is... Whew. So glad to finally have an answer on that, and I know our viewers are too. Up next, WJHB's Storm Watcher Weather Tracker update, but first, this is Today in Hammock Bay. Hey Hammock Bay, this is our new middle school. It'll be the new Freeport Middle School. Check it out. Everything about this school screams fabulous education for our kids. It's going to have an amazing cafeteria, a football field. As you can see, we have not scrimped on anything with respect to this school. Can't wait to see it when it's finished, and we hope your son or daughter is here attending. Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate. I don't know if you know, but this is a public park located within Hammock Bay. It's 60 acres big. We have a lot of fun activities here. In addition to the sports for all the kids, we have things like the rodeo, which is coming up right here. We have things like a seafood festival. We do an antique car show on the soccer field where everybody brings their car, they pop the hood. It's a great day for any car enthusiast. We have more tennis, basketball, sand volleyball over here. We have a disc course, men's softball, kids softball. This is our concession stand, which last year with their Cajun items was a real hit. We've got a nice big playground with comfortable places for mom and dad to sit. This is our batting cage, and right here, the map doesn't show it, but this is now our splash pad for the little ones. Just a great area. Everyone in Hammock Bay can take advantage of it, as well as everyone in Freeport. We have a lot of school activities out here. A lot of the teams come. Just a fun place on a Friday night. Additionally, we have an amphitheater in Hammock Bay in our town center. We have an owner's website where you will go on the website and just see all the notices. Hey, we're gonna have a country western band come play. Bring your chairs, bring your towels. Everybody come out and have a good time. We have loads of concerts. Now we also have a very large jumbotron where we are showing sports events like the soccer championships and various news shows. But it's just a wonderful addition to Hammock Bay. Our developer does not do anything halfway. If he's going to build a stage, it's going to look like this. So love to have you come and see it in person. Are you in the market for a new Ford Escape, Edge, Explorer, or Bronco? Oh gosh, wait, no, that's my other gig. That's my other gig. Good Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay News on location today to report a dangerous traffic snarl in Hammock Bay, which occurred during the early morning rush hour, tying up both lanes on Hammock Trail West. According to some very animated eyewitnesses, traffic was backed up for nearly 6 minutes. Luckily, things were sorted out. There were no injuries reported or arrests made, but multiple suspects are in custody awaiting questioning. Never a dull. I'm Ann Winjum reporting live for Hammock Bay News, WJHB TV. Good afternoon, Hammock Bay. Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay News. Just want to give a shout out to the 2021 Freeport All-Stars. These ladies do not look like they should be messed with. In fact, if we have anything that needs to get done, I think we have our committee right here. Way to go, ladies. Stay strong. Okay, so this is a segment on the progress at the middle school. Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Okay. Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and Chaz Galloway Photographer, reporting live today for WJHB TV here in Freeport, Florida. Big news from the new middle school building site on Victory Boulevard in Hammock Bay today. The school is extremely proud to announce their entire build time was only 3 weeks. They managed to come in 20% under budget, and they have now opened the doors. Chaz, this is the copy for the new Dollar General store on 20. Come on, pack up. We gotta
sorry.
go.
Sorry.
I got a listing appointment to go to. Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and Chaz Galloway Photographer, reporting live today from Hammock Bay's Town Center. The breaking news just in are that the final results have been tallied, and the names of the new 9 locations of Hammock Bay, located off of Kaleidoscope Cove across from Steamboat Landing, are Aurora, Lanterns, Bliss, Splendor, Birdsong, Wildflower, Reflection, Starburst, and Moonswept. Now, these names have Hammock Bay residents inquiring whether the Grateful Dead, AC/DC, or rapper Lil Wayne was responsible for these names, and whether the musicians were, by chance, in Colorado's Mile High City when the final decisions were made. And by the way, for clarification, these names were not chosen by the staff at the J. Odom Group. The answer to this and the street names coming up at 10. Thank you for joining us on Hammock Bay News, your local news and weather authority, WJHB TV. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and Chaz Galloway Photographers. We've been getting a lot of inquiries on exactly what is this building? What is going on here? Many people were a little confused. They seemed to think that it was a church. And while that was a great idea, it is not a church. It is a brewery. However, it will be open on Sundays. And you can say grace if you so choose. We've been speaking with the Van Natters, the couple out of Niceville, who will be running the brewery. Some very exciting news from the Van Natters is that there will be live music on Friday and Saturday nights. A lot of buzz in the neighborhood about this brewery. It is a beautiful architectural masterpiece in Hammock Bay and still scheduled to open in April. We plan to see every one of you here on opening night. This has been a live report for WJHB TV, Hammock Bay News. Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and Chaz Galloway, photographer. Here today with the results of our informal Hammock Bay resident poll regarding exactly what viewers would like to see on our magnificent Jumbotron. The results are in. You have spoken. Without further ado, that's right, 24/7 reruns of Ann Winjum at Hammock Bay Real Estate videos. You're welcome. Good afternoon, Hammock Bay. Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and Chaz Galloway, photographer. Interesting sign out at the sports complex, which I know we've all noticed. No hitting golf balls. Really? Do we really need a sign to say no hitting golf balls with all the golf courses we have in this area? It's a soccer field. It's for the cheerleaders. It's a football field. Why would anyone be out here playing golf? What the? Reporting live on the way to the hospital. This is Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay News. Okay, so this is a segment on the progress at the middle school. Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Okay. Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and Chaz Galloway, photographer, reporting live today for WJHB TV here in Freeport, Florida. Big news from the new middle school building site on Victory Boulevard in Hammock Bay today. The school is extremely proud to announce their entire build time was only 3 weeks. They managed to come in 20% under budget, and they have now opened the doors. Chaz, this is the copy for the new Dollar General store on 20. Come on, pack up. We gotta
sorry.
go.
Sorry.
I'm gonna got a listing appointment to go to. Good morning, Hammock Bay. Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and WJHB TV, your local weather authority. Taking a look today, we've got some high, thin cirrus clouds. Shouldn't really block out any sun for us, though. We've got a pressure system coming in from the west, moving clear across to the east today. We'll have some seasonably warm temperatures in the 70s. Noticing that those in Orchard and Brighton are already starting their sprinkler systems. So, J-Lo doesn't have a brown lawn, and neither do Hammock Bayers. As we move into the weekend, we could possibly have a little bit of fog. So, if you're taking the boat out, you might want to check that marine forecast. More to come at 10. As for now, go out and slay the day, Hammock Bay. Good afternoon, Hammock Bayers. Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay News. But first, a word from our sponsor. Hammock Bay Real Estate is proud to announce Hammock Bay's 9 new communities directly across from Steamboat Landing. Residents of these communities will enjoy yet another brand new clubhouse, a swimming pool, 4 pickleball courts. Don't even get me started on the pickleball court craze in Hammock Bay. Is it badminton? Is it tennis? Is it...
And
a basketball court. Currently, that is the sound of progress. Currently prices range from the mid-300s to the mid-800s, with some communities already limiting contracts to 5 at a time. Ask yourself, have we lived in our home for 2 of the last 5 years? Honey, do we need a larger house? A smaller house?
And
Make an appointment with Ann, Gina, or Beth today to discuss your real estate goals. we know how to make them rock. Life is good in the hood. Good morning, Hammock Bay. Ian Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and WJHB-TV, your local weather authority. Taking a look today, we've got some high, thin cirrus clouds. Shouldn't really block out any sun for us, though. We've got a pressure system coming in from the west, moving clear across to the east today. We'll have some seasonably warm temperatures in the 70s. Noticing that those in Orchard and Brighton are already starting their sprinkler systems. So J-Lo doesn't have a brown lawn, and neither do Hammock Bayers. As we move into the weekend, we could possibly have a little bit of fog. So if you're taking the boat out, you might want to check that marine forecast. More to come at 10. As for now, go out and slay the day, Hammock Bay. Good morning, Ian Winjum, Hammock Bay News live on the scene this morning as we have a situation unfolding near the fitness center. We had ground crews on the scene earlier. We have notified emergency personnel. Not sure if you can hear me with the Hammock Bay News chopper overhead, but the work on the pavers has begun. Never a dull. Back to you, Gina and Beth. This has been a Hammock Bay News exclusive. Good morning, Ian Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and photographer Chaz Galloway, once again risking life and limb and trespassing to bring Hammock Bayers the inside scoop on the new Props Brewery. Reliable sources tell us that the bar will be here. The ginormous beer containers will be here. Fun fact, the ginormous shiny beer containers are technically called fermentation vessels. Additionally, run, Chaz, run! This has been a Hammock Bay News exclusive. Back to you and Gina in the office. $226, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate. Here today with breaking news. For the third year in a row, our very own Kathy Harris has won the Nicest Lady of the Year award. Kathy, what do you have to say?
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
How do you do it? How do you do it?
I like people.
You do, and we like you, Kathy Harris. We hope you are taking a nice trip to Disney World after this amazing accomplishment. Gina and Beth, back to you in the office. Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and photographer Chaz Galloway. This just in, we're at the new brewery, which is allegedly scheduled to open in early April. We're bringing it to you live now. There are, however, concerned citizens in the neighborhood wondering if the beer at the brewery will be as cold as that in the general store. Back to you at the office, Gina and Beth. Good afternoon, Ann Winjum with Hammock Bay Real Estate and Chaz Galloway, photographer. Reporting to you live today from the new Bayfront Clubhouse at Steamboat Landing at Hammock Bay. It is a beautiful facility, as you can see, with the wonderful panoramic views of the water and our 500-foot dock. Residents are extremely excited about it, and we are trying to get a sneak peek. As you'll notice, there are very wide porches, a big area which will be screened in. I hear that the children, especially those on Harmony Way in Hammock Bay, are vying for a fire pit that will actually allow them to cook s'mores. So we are hoping for that for those children. The other thing I would like to say as an aside today is Please don't anyone tell my boss that we're out here. And back to you, Gina and Beth at the office.